Dare I say that this is my favorite outfit? Hello, welcome back to A Vintage Splendor. I'm Annette, and today we are gonna be chatting all things vintage and some of my recent acquisitions. I think it's been a minute since I've shared some of the really cool pieces that I have found for myself. If you've been following on Instagram, you know that Beth and I hosted an in-person closet sale in February, and just a couple of weeks ago I hosted a You Requested closet sale. So I've purged a lot of items, and let's be real, like, I do purge, but then I also buy new goodies for my wardrobe. Given that I am working in the office 2 days a week, I feel like that gives me a little bit more incentive to do some shopping. I'm also hosting a couple of events for work in New York, in San Francisco, and in LA. So I'm looking for very specific pieces for those events. So anyways, I have done a lot of shopping. I know you have seen some of my finds through some of the thrifting videos, but today it's going to be stuff that I have not shared, and I'm going to tell you why I bought them, and then I will do a little bit of a try-on session. So let's get started. Okay, I think I want to start in the closet because I set aside some of my recent purchases so I could better be able to share them with you because they're pretty fabulous. First item is this incredible vintage Pucci jumpsuit. I'm going to try this on because you have to see it on. So it's actually a jumpsuit, and then it has this layer over it, so it looks like a dress, and then when I walk or sashay you could see the pants. It is so good. Look at the print and the color. It's probably like 60s era Pucci, made for a special collection for Saks Fifth Avenue. And I bought this after I sold my vintage Pucci nightgown and matching robe set. So I've owned that set for a few years, wore it, loved it, and then somebody wanted it during my You Requested sale, and I thought, you know what, it's time to pass along that Pucci. And I kid you not, the next day I saw this on eBay and I jumped on it. I paid $150 for this, which I think is an incredible price. Like, truly, for this era and this condition, Pucci. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know the story about this vintage piano shawl piece. So I bought this on Poshmark. It was $100, and it had the worst listing photo, and I took a chance on it because I thought, okay, it has fringe and it's got embroidery. I really like it, and I'm just gonna buy it and see what happens. And it's this really incredible dress. I really love it. It's really unique, and after receiving it and knowing that it's actually an antique piano shawl turned into a dress, it was obviously custom made by whoever owned this. I would have literally spent upwards of $300 on something like this, and the fit is so incredible. So this is such a fun piece. I think I could wear this year round because I live in LA, but also because I think pieces like this that lean into that bohemian, very Chloe vibes, I think this is like definitely come back around. I can wear it with tights, boots, and then add on like a fur coat or a leather coat with like a little collar situation. And of course the fringe and just the embroidery lends itself perfectly for summer. I just styled it with some sandals and added a concho belt, and it looked so good. I bought these Gucci pants from AMT Vintage because I had credit available, and look at this print. It is so fabulous. I really love the color, and then my favorite part is the bottom has this really fun pleating, so they're really fabulous to wear. I really fell in love with these, but I have to say they're a little bit big on me. There was no size tag. I think I was like, oh, love them. They're Gucci, love the print, love the color. It has an elastic waistband, so it is an easy fix, but I'm just like, okay, I should have just bought something that didn't require any work, because one of the problems I have is I buy pieces that require tailoring and then they just sit in a bag in my car for months and months and months, and then it literally gets to a point where I think, oh, I've had this way too long, I haven't gotten it altered, like I'll just sell it, and that's just really wasteful. But also, like, the whole point is for me to buy pieces that I love and wear them. So this, I think, is an easy fix. I'm gonna have my mom fix it, and the fun part is this actually comes with a matching top. I think it's a button down, it's belted, so it gives it a really fun tailored look to something that could lean a little bit more pajama dressing. So now I'm going to see if I could find the coordinating button down, and then I would totally wear the crap out of it, especially for work. I think it could be something that I could wear to the office, but also to work events, that I could be a little bit more fun and whimsical and just like bring on the prints and the color. I really don't have a lot of caftans, and I thrifted this from Treasure Fairs. You know, I go there a lot, and the last time I went, they had recently restocked. And then this is iMagnin. It's the tag right here. iMagnin is one of the brands I'm always searching for on eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, even Facebook Marketplace. iMagnin was a department store, so not only do they have their own private label, they also carried really great designer pieces. So you could find pieces like St. John for iMagnin, you could find Pucci for iMagnin, and it's one of the brands I always look for on Etsy, eBay, Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace. I always tell my followers on Substack, the Splendor Collective, to add it to their search terms, because you find really great high quality pieces, and iMagnin is really high quality. So this is 100% cotton, beautiful tailoring on this caftan. Like another piece that I found, these are not new, but these flats were like brand new condition. I just had to get the heels replaced, but I found these for $11 on Poshmark, just searching iMagnin. Like literally never worn. They're so great. They're like this metallic gold leather and then orange linen and canvas. So anyways, I think I'm going to try this on just so you could see. It's a lot of material for a petite gal like me, but I thought I need a caftan in my life. And I did sell a metallic caftan that I had, that I wore, that I really loved, but I felt like wearing it as a cover-up just didn't work for me. And then when I was wearing it out and about, I had to wear a slip, and I just didn't love it. So this is my solution. Even though they're totally different vibes, I love being able to play with different styles, because I'm able to sell my pieces and then buy some other fun pieces to experiment with. So we're gonna go back out, because I went to Pickwick Vintage yesterday and I shopped there too, and that vibe is going to be so different than what you see here. It's kind of hilarious, actually. I went to Pickwick Vintage yesterday to meet up with my friend Jenny. She and I like to go there as like one of our meetup dates to catch up and shop together. Did not bring the girls this time. They usually come with me because I really wanted it to have a fun shopping date with my girlfriend, and I just thought I'm gonna see like what catches my eye. A lot caught my eye. A couple of pieces are there for specific events I have coming up for work, and others are just for fun. To show you the first piece, because I think you will all know why I bought it, and I think you're going to be really surprised by the color palette from my purchases. But these gauzy balloon pants I bought from Lulu, and I have the same exact pants in a deep plum that I wear all the time. I love balloon pants. They're so comfortable. They're so easy to style. I think they're a great alternative to jeans or any other type of pant. Like you could literally wear these with a white tank and then add a belt, and you're gonna look so much more stylish than wearing like, I don't know, linen pants or jeans during the summer months. So very excited for these. I think I could take them to Greece for our trip this year. The brand on this is like step-in style. I don't think it's like any designer brand, obviously. Lulu thinks these might be from the 70s or 80s. And even if they're contemporary, like whatever, I just love them. And it's hard to find anything that is 100% cotton or linen or just quality materials these days. I know these balloon pants are in style, and I've had so many people reach out to me and ask me what materials my vintage ones are, because everything they see available at retailers now is a poly blend. It's a nylon, it's a viscose, it's just like nothing that they want to spend money on, and I totally get it. So vintage is the way, as we know. The other piece I got from Lulu is this beautiful emerald green silk ruffle wrap top. It's so stunning, and what I love especially are the buttons on the cuffs. The thing is, I always love this detail. I will admit it's annoying when I'm getting dressed, but again, very versatile piece. I'm gonna wear this with jeans, I could wear it with skirts, I can just style it up a lot of different ways. I do have black sheer Yves Saint Laurent cropped balloon pants, and then I'm just thinking this top with those pants and then some heels will give it a very 70s, really cool, like date night outfit. I'm so excited. I feel like that would give like Harry vibes if I do my hair, like my natural curls, some huge earrings. Oh, I love it. Next piece, this white beautiful top. So this actually kind of reminds me of that Wolf and Badger black corset I have with the white bows. The silhouette on that piece is perfect because it is a stretchy material, and I'm able to wear it with a lot of different bottoms, and it just looks so great. So this is vintage, and when I put this on, it literally looked like it was custom made for me. I'm gonna put this on for you in a little bit just so you could see. What I love is it has this textured feel to it. I love the pearl buttons, and again, I feel like I will wear this with so many different pieces, and I could wear this like this summer. I could wear it for work events because it is sleeveless, but it's very, very tailored and just looks so beautiful on. I know, can you believe it? Solid black piece, solid white top. Who is this girl? Okay, so this is vintage St. John, and I've actually seen these pants before, and I think they're stunning. So they're somewhat sheer, they're silk, but then what makes them unique, and it's kind of hard to see them, it has a sheer skirt over it. So it's pants with this topper, so it makes it look like a maxi skirt, and as you're walking, then you can see that it's pants. Kind of reminds me of the Poochie jumpsuit I have inside. I just like love fashion that's very, very simple, but it with a twist, and that's why I got this. I think I could wear this with like a cropped sweater, cropped jacket for a work event, especially since I'm going to be going to New York a lot for some work events with brands. I want to be, again, super, super fashionable, really professional, but still maintain my Annette style. And I am excited to wear these, and I think this was $100 for silk pants that have this much like interesting detailing. I think was a really, really good price. So this last set, like, again, I had told myself, I was like, I'm cutting myself off, like I really don't need anything else. I bought the balloon pants, which are an essential part of my wardrobe, the green top, super fun. Again, I was looking for a couple of tops to be able to wear to work, but just throughout the summer, so I went with the white, and then saw the St. John pants, and I was like, no, I think I'm good. Like, and I feel like the pricing on everything was really, really good and under $100 up until that point. And then I saw this Moschino set, and I like lost my mind, and I was like, wait, I need to try this on. Look at that, they're so cute. So I tried on the shorts because I was like, okay, the shorts have to fit me, because if they're not going to fit me, then it's like a deal breaker. But I also wanted to make sure that it was not going to be like butt cheeks out, because this set I could wear to the office, but with tights. So I'm thinking wearing black tights or red tights, or even do polka dot tights, and then do some ballet flats or some boots. Could definitely pull it off for the office, probably not a work event, but I could also wear it for just going out. And then this is the knit top, so pretty. It has velvet sleeves. It has this sheer silk tie at the neck. And then how much was this? It was $265 for the set, which I thought for Moschino is a good price. And since I had just sold so much stuff, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy something that I don't need but I just absolutely love, and I think this is gonna be really cute. And even though I'm a summer forever gal, now I'm suddenly like excited for fall and winter so I could wear this set. So okay, those are my recent finds. Probably feels like I've done a lot of shopping, but that's what happens when you are a vintage collector, you're a creator on YouTube and Instagram, plus you work in fashion tech. It's like you offload like close to 50 pieces and you're like, okay, I can buy maybe 10 or 12 pieces to fill that in. I don't know, there's probably still more that I will buy in the coming weeks. I don't know, I just love shopping and finding really, really interesting pieces. I think it's the part of finding interesting pieces and actually shopping. But okay, let's try on, because I think some of these pieces, like, you have to see them on to see how special they are and why I bought them. I told you this vintage Pucci jumpsuit was something else. It looks so much better obviously on than it does and on a hanger. I think it just makes me look a lot taller. I'm 5'3", so any way that I can get those additional inches, I'm gonna take it. And I added in my Italian sunnies just to kind of lean into the vibe, but I really love this. I'm excited that someone else is gonna wear the robe and the nightgown set, and then I could style this piece up for the summer. And I love the color, I love the print, and again, it's one of those like interesting pieces that I know I'm not gonna get tired of for a long while. I put on the St. John pants and I cannot wait for you to see them on. You can kind of see the sheerness happening. So I was thinking of doing this colorful vest, but then I thought, why not do a St. John, a crop jacket, just to give it a big St. John moment and to show you that you could be really, really stylish with just black and white, because this is a personal challenge for me because it's not something I typically wear. I don't think I've opted for full black outfits since I did PR at Bloomingdale's, and I've steered clear of it, but I feel like I'm a little bit open to it lately. I feel like this is very, very conservative for me. I love this vintage St. John crop jacket. I feel like it's also a beautiful spring day in LA, so this outfit just feels a little too dark for me, but let's just focus on the pants. As you could see, when you walk, you can kind of see that there's like the sheer pants under it, and then very similar to the Pucci, there's just this skirt layer over it. I do think I would probably try making this a little bit casual too and wearing it with a leather jacket. I think this skirt could also work for black tie. I was thinking I could probably style it with, where is that piece that I'm thinking of? Aha! My Bill Blass evening little bodysuit, or like a very formal event. I could definitely wear this and I do like it, but the pants, I feel like this looks a little too safe for Annette with this particular jacket. I think with like a cropped other jacket, maybe something in a wild print like this, maybe in a Scotta jacket that I have, would look a little bit better. The reason I'm saying that is I think I need to be able to do this. Just a hint of stomach showing so that it can be a little fun still and that you get the full feel of it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Especially for those of you who do
work in a corporate or fashion environment or a startup or a tech environment. I don't know, I just feel like I know I can get away with showing a little bit of midriff, and I think because I can, I need to do that.
Okay, I wanted to put on this white top so that you could see how well it fits, and when I said that it felt like it was custom made for me. I think even the straps, sometimes when pieces are a little too snug, you know, the straps can fall off, but I think everything just fits so perfect. I don't know if I like love it with the skirt, but I just wanted to put it on with something else that I may not have shared on YouTube. But this is a vintage Dior skirt that I found on eBay for $50. It does not look like Dior, but anyways, I love this. I think I'm gonna wear it with probably one of my looser fitting Levi's, probably for work in the next week. I think that could be a really fun outfit to try out. But I just love this, and again, like, it's something that I could wear with other skirts. Could add a belt to just zhuzh it up a little bit. Love this, and I think this was $100 from Pickwick.
Okay, I really wanted to show you this caftan. It's very different than anything I have, but we do know that I love a lot of materials sometimes, and I do like pieces that I can reach for when I'm feeling lazy, but I also just like don't want to wear a bra. I don't want to like overly style, but I want to look super stylish, and then this is one of them. This is really wrinkled right now. I need to wash it. I need to, you know, steam it and everything, so it's really great. It actually has these bands on the inside that's like almost like a strap that you can tighten, so it actually makes this a little bit more fitted. But I feel like no bra, who cares? Could dress this up, put my hair up, like if we're going to dinner in Palm Springs or even in LA during the summer. It's like slightly cooler night that I don't need a jacket, but I can get away with like a really fabulous dress. So this is something very, very different for me, and I was excited to get it at an incredible price, and it's a brand that I really like, I Magnin. So I think it probably needs a slight hem on the bottom, but I love this. What do you guys think? Is this too much fabric for me, or do we love it? I think I'm going to try it on the Moschino set too, because I realized, like, I forgot to mention when I tried on the Moschino, I got rid of a Missoni set. So stay tuned.
As I was saying, I sold my Missoni set. It's the pants with the matching turtleneck, and I loved it. I wore it a couple of times in the fall, but then I realized, okay, I don't wear a ton of heels anymore, and I just want something that I could wear with flats. So when somebody wanted to buy it from me and she was so excited to wear it, I was like, yes girl, it's yours. So then this set is filling the gap of the Missoni set.
This is definitely something that's more wearable for me day to day. I did put on these polka dot tights, but I think I could even wear them with my black tights. I'm like literally dying right now, but I'm committed to my craft. Yes, we have AC, but I'm also one of those people who doesn't love blasting the AC, in case if you were wondering. So this is super duper cute, and you can see, like, with flats, super cute. I probably would not wear it without tights. I just do like the look with tights, but the top I could easily wear with jeans, with slacks, with so many other pieces. So this was a swap that I made that I'm excited to style when the weather cools, and maybe if we get a really, really chilly day here in LA, I will wear this to work. Until then, this will just have to wait in my closet until it's like a brisk 60 degrees.
I put on the vintage green top, and it's actually a wrap top, so this goes through and it just crosses over and you tie it. I think that is very, very pretty for the right occasion, but I want to try something different. I want to see how this looks just tied in the front. So there's this button, and then I'm just gonna tie this. One of the strings is longer, so I'm actually gonna do like a double situation like here, and then I'm gonna make a bow
this way and see how that looks. And if that kind of gives me the look I want. I just want something flowy. Okay, no, I don't love that. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna think of something. I'm gonna try to kind of put it up here maybe with a pin. I just don't want the strings showing, so I'm just gonna tuck that in. Okay, I do like this. You can kind of see one of the strings, but then it's really feminine. Okay, I think I need to find a pin or something for this. I'm actually not gonna use a pin. I'm gonna use this vintage St. John seashell earring. It's a clip-on. I'm actually looking in the mirror while I'm doing this, so that's why it's slightly at an angle, but let's try this. Okay, I think this might actually work. Oh, I do like this. I like it. I might just tuck this guy in back here. Oh. Ooh. I like it. Let me show you the rest of the outfit. Dare I say that this is my favorite outfit. I love this. It's like easy breezy, super like great outfit. Another option for the top is to tuck it in, but I actually like it just flowing. It's very sexy. It's like unbothered, like I'm just unbothered cool girl. Added in vintage Dior sunglasses, which I love, and then the bamboo heart hoops. I've had for probably since college. My Christian Louboutins, which are the rhinestone heel. These were my first ever eBay purchase in 2000. And then my custom Tello crochet bag. So my mom made this for me, my sisters, and a bunch of my cousins, because we all love the Miu Miu little bag, but this is a unique one made by my mom. Okay, I love this outfit so much. I think I'm gonna actually keep it on because I'm gonna meet up with some friends for dinner because I am solo right now. No kids, no hubby, just girls' night. So I love this look. How do we feel about my recent purchases and items that I parted with? I feel like the important thing is like to really keep the pieces that you love. There are pieces in my closet that I don't think I will ever sell. Maybe I'll do a video about what those items are, but I think when you love pieces and you've had really fun styling them, it's okay to part with them, especially if you know they're going to someone who's going to love, appreciate, and wear it, because then you can just get like new and fun pieces in your wardrobe. And I'm so lucky that I'm able to bring so many cool pieces into my wardrobe and have fun styling them. So anyways, let me know what pieces are your favorites that I shared with you today. Be sure to send me your recent thrift finds or vintage finds, because I'm going to do another reaction video. I think the last time I did it, it was so much fun. I loved seeing all of your incredible pieces. So send me an email or send me an Instagram message with your pieces, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.